Yeah, and I'm shooting for 72. I'm not going to eat anything at least until tomorrow at noon.
So you're just drinking liquids?
So yeah, I got some water, and my girlfriend's so sweet. She brought salt and baking soda, which is what you need to replenish your electrolytes.
Okay.
So my name's Aneil Prasad, and I'm from the state of Louisiana in the United States. But my father's a Canadian citizen, so I applied for Canadian citizenship in 2011. I received it in 2013, and immediately after I moved up to Montreal to do my studies in biology. And after a semester at Cégep de Montréal, I got accepted to Concordia. So I've been here since January of this year. Basically, I'm undertaking this fast in protest of Concordia University's continued investment in the fossil fuel industry. I believe we all know now that climate change is taking place, and between climate change and ocean acidification, we need to drastically limit the amount of CO2 going into the atmosphere. One of the ways to do this is through transitioning to clean energy and keeping, hydrocarbons in the ground. And as long as Concordia University is invested in the fossil fuel industry and coal, oil, and gas companies, including TransCanada and Enbridge, we're going to be profiting off of the same industries that are going to make the biosphere unlivable.
How long have you been here?
I've been here since Monday morning.
How many hours?
So if it's 8 o'clock on Wednesday, it's been about 56 hours that I haven't eaten anything. I'm starting to feel a bit weak, so I'm planning on ending the fast tomorrow at noon.
How do we know this is not a hoax? That you haven't eaten at Burger King this...
Oh, how do you know? Because I'm very proud to have my log. And so my log is started Monday at noon, and it continues until the moment that I'm speaking with you. And this log documents the entire time that I have not eaten. And I do this through speaking to a student who's sitting near me in the Mezz, and I explain to them what I'm doing, and I write down the time that I speak to them. And then basically while they're sitting around, they're making sure that I'm not eating. They act as witnesses to this fast, right? And so whenever they leave my presence, whenever they go somewhere or another, they write the time that they leave and they sign their name. And so everyone who signed these pages has acted as witness that I have not eaten. Well, I had some folks from the CSU come down and voice their support, and earlier today I had Andrew Woodall, the Dean of Students. He paid me a visit, and I very much impressed upon him that we need to divest, that this is what students want. And he said that it's not really up to him, but that he would communicate that to the rest of the administration. Absolutely, they already know that a student is undertaking a fast on their campus, on our campus I should say. And actually, there were some members of the CSU that had a meeting with the Concordia's administration yesterday, and one of them came back to tell me that the president of Concordia, Alan Shepard, referred to what I was doing as coercive. So I know if the president of the university, who did not know of my existence 72 hours ago, is saying what I'm doing is coercive, I know I'm doing something right. Me choosing to go hungry for 72 hours is not a choice I took lightly, but I felt it was what needed to be done because we need more radical action as of yesterday. So every student of Concordia should be ashamed that the university is invested in fossil fuels and is profiting off of this industry of death, and they should be pushing their university and mandating that the university divest all its holdings in fossil fuels before the end of this academic year. That should be on everyone's mind.